where you do it in a cooperative way and you get a agreement from those local councils about the best way forward. What we're seeing is a ham-fisted attempt to force amalgamations without the necessary funding. And again, this budget does not provide the funding that is required to go down the path of local government amalgamations. So yet again, we will see an example of where this government is taking a decision and trying to transfer the cost of that decision onto ratepayers, and when they get their rates notices as a result, if there is an amalgamations go through, and I'm becoming increasingly of the view that the ham-fisted way in which this government is undertaking their amalgamation process is actually beyond the Act. And in fact, I would suggest that the members of the Local Government Advisory Board probably want to go and get some independent legal advice about their positions with respect to the way in which they're conducting the current inquiries as to whether or not they conform with the Act, and whether or not, if they continue to act in the way in which they're acting, they are in breach of the Act, and whether there would then be any personal liability arising out of that for them. It is clear that they are continuing to act as if the Local Government Amendment Bill had been passed through this chamber. And of course it hasn't been brought back on for debate by the government, and it's clear that the government intends to try and proceed down the path. And it will be a schmozzle. Let there be no doubt about that. It will be a schmozzle because of the way in which this government is trying to force local government amalgamations, and it will cost people money. And when they get their rates bill, they need to understand the reason their rates have gone up is, again, through the incompetence, the chaos of the Barnett government, the same chaos that killed off Max.